What's going on, everyone? It's Hype here. It's Game of Thrones Theory Thursday. I'm happy to be here with you. Really having a great day today. I hope all of you are having a great day as well. We have some amazing people in the chat today. And today, I thought it would be a great idea to talk about the secondary main characters like the Davos Seaworths, the Brienne of Tarth, the Gendrys, the Theons, those kind of characters. So today what we're going to do is we're going to focus on those characters. And I would like to do a salute to all of you. Cheers. Let's try to stay warm during the long night. I'm just having a scotch here. And I will be joining In Deep Geek later on this evening on his channel. So today we're going to talk about a lot of Thrones. And we're going to talk about some secondary main characters and some theories there. So cheers to all of you. And who do we got in the chat right now? Oh, wow. Southeast, let's kick it off. Wallop Pipe, got 17 days until George R. R. Martin, until I go to California. We're going to put Southeast up here on the wall. Thank you so much for that donation, friend. Already getting it hype. And thanks again to Maura Lee, who made a donation to the GoFundMe. Thank you so much for that. But we got Tim Hutchins. I hope you're kicking cancer's butt right now, Tim. We love you. Lawrence Corner, what's up? Amy True. We have Pablo. What's going on? Welcome back, Pablo. Nice to see you. Chrissy of Oldstone, one of my favorites. Steffi's. Mackenzie Burns. We have Nick Hill. We have the Drowned God of Tits and Wine. I love that name. Tyler D. We have Forrest Blurta, Sarah. We have Atsure. We got, like I said, Chris Weinberger. Leia says she's at work. Mia of Ice and Fire. Maura Lee. Rayanne. What's going on, Rayanne? Wesley. And I'm sure some others will join us in the chat. But there's some actually really, and we got Dwayne coming in, William Rice, Wesley, Dennis. So we got actually some big news to start off with, though. We will get into Theory Thursday. We will get into talking about the secondary main characters, the Gendrys and all that of the world. But there was an announcement from HBO, and they said that Game of Thrones will be coming back in the first half of 2019. So I think I should cheers everyone for that. Pretty excited about that. I wouldn't be upset if it was a little bit longer. I want them to take the time to do the next season properly. This is the last season of the main Thrones show that we're going to get. Obviously we're going to get the prequel, The Long Night, but I want them to do it right. So cheers to everyone. And I'm pretty excited about Game of Thrones coming back in the first half of 2019. Let's make some predictions. Chat. What month is it going to come back? I personally think it's going to kind of coincide with Dream of Spring theory type of deal. So I think that the final episode could be maybe April 21st. It could start on spring, start early March and then end on April 21st, or it could end on the spring solstice, something like that. A lot of people are saying April. Some people are saying February. I don't mind February either. March, going back to its old time slot, April. Yeah, they're going to want to be, so one of the big things too is Amy brings up a great point, is they want to be in time for the Emmys and whatnot. They want to get in time. David Adams says January. I love your optimism, friend. But yeah, no, Amy True has a big point. They want to get in there for award season. There's going to be so many amazing final performances of all the characters that we love in the Song of Ice and Fire and Game of Thrones. So I think that, yeah, I think that it's, lining up with the spring solstice. It's going to be that Dream of Spring. I think it's an Axel Ray. Thank you for bringing that up. I saw you brought it up earlier in the chat as well. Thank you for that. And but yeah, so how does everybody feel about that? I mean, obviously it's better than, does everybody think it's better than the second half of the year? I mean, everybody wants it sooner than later, right? Actually, by the way, Eric's son, he says Kyle live now, then Robert live later. I'm actually going to be joining Robert on his channel, so I'm doing a double whammy today. 2 streams. I'll be joining Robert later. We're going to be talking about Harrenhal, the Isle of Faces, so that's going to be really fun. April, it is known. What's going on, Preston? Sooner the better. Sooner than later. I just want T-Well. Yeah, I get that sentiment too, Scott. Prediction, Lord's Corner. The show will win all the awards and crush every show. Also, George will double release the last 2 books. Watch this space. Lauren, I'll cheers to that. I'll cheers to that, Lauren. Absolutely. That's a great prediction. That's optimistic though. I don't know if we're gonna get that. Yeah, I had a stream where I made, like 75 people mods. Raymond says the first trailer is gonna be super hype. I agree. Let's talk about some theories. Let's do this. Raymond, thank you. Let's put Raymond on the wall. Raymond L. Let's do that. Raymond, great question and great comment. Raymond, you are not on the wall of hype, my friend. Raymond. I like the name Raymond. Raised to Alba is another good friend of mine. Let's make some predictions in the chat because they're going to have to be pretty careful about what they put in the trailer, right? This is the final season. They don't want to be too revealing, but at the same time, they want to hype it up in a way that is like legendary. So first trailer will be a mind battle between the Night King and Bran. Damn. That's going to be that'd be pretty nuts. I don't know if we'd get that though, Raymond. That'd be pretty revealing. Super Bowl teaser. I think that's definitely going to happen, but the Super Bowl is in February, so that'll be pretty close. I think we're going to get something a little bit earlier than that, Scott. Tam Hutchins says, is anybody planning on rewatching or rereading before the last season? Absolutely. Yes. Yes. And I'm going to do a re-review of each season and go back and try to do some cool videos and foreshadowings and things I missed and things that I think will be important in the final season. Yeah, the first episode is apparently going to be insane, though, Asselray. Apparently, they're going to hit the ground running. There will be some prep, but there's going to be some crazy things. They're going to hit the ground running. I mean, we all know that there's going to be absolutely insane episodes. I mean, there's going to be the Battle of Winterfell, Battle for King's Landing. So, and Asselray, just to shout this out, Miguel Sputnik, who I hope I'm pronouncing his name right. My apologies if I'm not. He directed The Winds of Winter, Hardhome, The Watchers on the Wall episode, Battle of the Bastards. He's directing episodes 3 and 5, and he's thought to be directing the Battle of Winterfell in episode 3, and then the Battle for King's Landing in episode 5. Then episode 6 will kind of be like tying everything up, and there'll be some sort of maybe twist, maybe towards the end. But I that's kind of what's going on. Brienne says, yes, and I will read Fire and Blood in November. Yeah, that'll be something. That'll be awesome. We'll cover that on the channel too. We'll cover anything A Song of Ice and Fire and Game of Thrones. No melting ice cube with a date inside, please. Yeah, that was a travesty. I didn't like that too much. Q&A, Rainia. Do you think we were going to get a different ending or different characters surviving from the books? I mean, we're already getting that, sort of. I mean, Barristan's dead. We don't know if he's going to survive the Battle of Meereen and whatnot. So, I mean, there's going to be different instances. But to answer your question, Rainia, and I hope I'm saying that correctly, I do think there'll be small differences. Like, for example, Jon Snow is going to, like, let's say he survives in both. He won't die in one and survive in the other type of deal. Like those big type of revelations, I don't think they're going to change that much. So will there be stuff that's different? Absolutely. I mean, Aegon is in the books and he's not in the show. And he has the Golden Company. And the Golden Company is with, apparently, Euron and Cersei in the show. There's all sorts of different things that are going to happen. But to answer your question, I don't think the big moments, like, if Daenerys is going to die, she's going to survive in the show or something. Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen. I think it's going to be very similar. Original David Adams, White Hodor has to happen. I agree with that. You know what? I'll say that I think that's almost a certainty that they bring back some fan favorites and include them in the final season. Like, I don't know why they wouldn't do that. I mean, who wouldn't want to see a flashback of Sean Bean as Ned Stark or that kind of deal, more Jason Momoa? So I think we're going to get some of those. I'd love to see a flashback of Robb Stark. That'd be cool. Split second of the young Night King. That'd be cool. Q&A, Nick Hill. Kyle is going to weep when the credits roll. Yeah, absolutely. I'm going to cry when it all ends. Game of Thrones has changed my life completely. I mean, I went from a dude that was sitting in his living room needing back surgery on 2 herniated discs to someone that is doing YouTube full time. And that's because of Thrones. So, and of course all of you that are supporting me and being so awesome and letting me do this. So yeah, I mean, yes, Nick Hill, I will shed a tear, most definitely. And there's definitely different moments where I've cried during the show. Like to Hold the Door, I've shed a tear. When Ned died, I shed a tear. I mean, I'm an emotional guy. What can I say? I'm gonna cry a little during these moments. Will you make live reaction vids? Okay, let's take a poll in chat. I mean, I'm obviously doing reviews, and me and Gemma will be doing. By the way, announcement: me and Gemma will be doing an after show, so that's going to be really fun. Would you all like me to do reaction videos? I'm not super fond of it because I think some people fake their reactions and like they've already watched it and they try to create drama that isn't. Yeah, I mean, it's not a real reaction; it's them acting per se. You know what I mean? So I don't know if you guys really want me, you guys and gals really want me to do reactions, I can do it. Lauren, I'm starting a second channel. I'm starting a channel called Marvel Us, and play on words, marvelous. And we're doing a Marvel channel, but I still will be doing Thrones. I mean, Lauren, we're still going to be covering the books when they come out. Me and Gemma are still going to have the podcast. I'm still going to cover that. We got the prequel that's going to come out sooner than later. I mean, they're already starting to film that, so I'm not going to be over with Thrones. We're gonna go to as many Con of Thrones as we can. There's going to be more Con of Thrones and more conventions and all of that. So, of course, you should do reaction videos. Hey, William Rice, another donation. My man. Let's put William Rice up on the wall. William's been a supporter of the channel forever. So thank you, William. Thank you so much, my friend. Really appreciate that. William is now on the wall of hype. And thank you, Southeast, for your donation earlier. I don't see a reason why I shouldn't express myself in the way I want. Sherry, thank you for that. And Sherry's on the wall. She made an $85 donation UK dollar 2 or 3 streams ago. So thank you. Cheers to you again, Sherry. I'm with you. Rayan says, Kyle. Oh, you guys are going too fast. I have to scroll up for this one. Ned's death was very upsetting. Hold the Door actually made me angry at Bran. Yeah, funny enough, I actually, the reason I started watching Thrones is I got stood up on a date on one of these Friday nights when I was living in Ottawa. And I put on Thrones as soon as I got home because like my plans fell through. And I watched all 10 episodes in one night. And so I like loved Ned Stark, lost him in one evening. I always tell that story. And hey, San Rixian, what's going on? But yeah, John St. Baptiste. I'm wanting to get another Mid-West view party for the opener. Anyone down? I might be down to attend. You know, maybe I'll do a tour and I'll come and do like go to 6 different spots for 6 different watch parties or something like that during the season. I have to go visit Gemma and Robert in UK. Robert in Deep Geek is also has explicitly told me that I have to do that. So would you guys enjoy that? Me and Deep Geek and Gemma doing a live watch party together and then a review all together in UK? I could probably do that. Hey, Helen, nice to see you. Go to Colorado? Yeah, Lauren, you can come meet up. And you got to visit Helen in Germany. See, here's the thing. People keep on saying I got to go visit everywhere. If I had unlimited cash to travel everywhere, I would. Hell yeah, William. If I come, I'm going to come to UK next year for sure. Me and Robert want to meet up, and I got to go visit Gemma again, of course, and Amy True. See, this is what I love. I love this fan. I love the Hype and Love family so much. You're like, visit me, come hang. Like everybody's like so nice. It's insane. And we don't have any funny business in the chat because we have like 75 mods, which is awesome. If you do it in a British accent, no, Gemma would kill me. I always try all the time to do a British accent, and she hates that. Helen says, I'll pay for your company. What? You're so weird. And by the way, tonight, everyone, at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I will be joining Robert Indy Peak on his channel to discuss Harrenhal and the Isle of the Faces. That's going to be really fun. And then tomorrow night, I'm on Gemma's channel, Secrets of the Citadel, and I'm stuck with all girls. Helen, Carol Brown, Sanrixian, Ashea from History of Westeros. It's going to be a ladies' party, but I'm happening to be there. So it's going to be, we're doing a continuation of our Friday night party night streams next week on Gemma's channel. Oh, Gemma's actually in the chat. Shit. Damn. She's a ninja like that, right? She just shows up like that. I'm the only man on the panel tomorrow. Shit. David Adams says, I should do reactions just with my Harpy mask on, calls Harpy reacts to Game of Thrones, and then my only reaction is when I have cheering when Danny dies. Savage, David. I could see you doing that. I know a lot of people that don't like Daenerys. Oh, God. Hey, everyone. Jinx's first time here in the live chat. We're going to put Jinx on the wall of hype. Let's everyone welcome Jinx to the Hype and Love fam. We love having new people on the channel, Jinx, so thank you so much for joining us. And everybody, welcome Jinx to the Hype and Love fam. Oh my God, y'all are so lit today. But yeah, so watch parties, reaction videos are something that I could probably do. I'm just not super fond of like the people that fake it and whatnot. Like, it's not really something I really like. When people kind of fake the reality, they're like, I don't know. This is something that I don't enjoy as much as like researching and making videos, like theory videos and whatnot. But I can try it out. One other thing, let's get to the actual Theory Thursday here today. So what I actually want to do is I want to open it up to chat, and I want to kind of narrow it down to 4 characters. So ask me a question or give me your personal theories, and then we'll kind of create a discussion around that. So we got Gendry, Theon Greyjoy, Davos Seaworth, and Brienne of Tarth. I kind of wanted to do some secondary main characters today because we've been talking a lot about Jaime Lannister lately and Bran, and I kind of want to mix it up a little bit today with some of those other characters that are going to have some bigger roles in Game of Thrones Season 8, kind of those, cripples, bastards, and broken things that might survive this series. Yeah, I hate the fake reaction videos. But power to other people that do it, you know what I mean? If that's their thing and they enjoy that, then that's cool. And it is kind of tricky, like Gemma says, like, you have to be careful, like, how much you show of the episode and stuff like that, because there is copyright issues and stuff, so you gotta be careful. Jordy Jedi says Theon kills Euron. I say that is a fact. I think that Theon is going to kill Euron. I think that that both Theon and Yara, Asha could survive. I think there's going to be a moment where I think Theon's actually going to take him out with an arrow to the eye, something similar to that, or drowning him. Although I think he would enjoy drowning too much. I think Theon Greyjoy is going to have a redemptive arc, and I would love to see Asha. I always do this. Yara and Asha. Yarsha. I should just say Yarsha. Just both names together. I'm just gonna say Asha. So Asha or Yara. My God, I can't do this. Her surviving with her tongue cut out. She can't speak. She can reproduce, and Theon kind of being like the voice of her for the Iron Islands. That's kind of what I can see. Davos is survivor. Yeah, I think Davos is right on that 50-50 for me. I would like there's 2 or 3 characters that I would cry at dying, and Davos is like right up there in the top 1 or 2 characters. If he perishes, I'm gonna be really, really pissed off. Yeah, I don't like the name Yara either. I just like Asha better. Davos outlives everyone, kind of like Maester Aemon. I would love that. Clegane Bowl goes down same time as Arya as Cersei showdown. I mean, I think that's all going to happen at once for Aemon. Tim Hutchins says, I think that Theon and Asha should rule together, introducing a bit of non-single monarch situation. Yeah, and kind of changing the situation of the Iron Islands. The Iron Islands is known to have toxic masculinity. Let's be honest. And in Yara Asha, being in that situation, changing that culture. I mean, she made that agreement with Daenerys. So, oh crap! We got another $50 donation to the GoFundMe. Is that you, Sandrixian? I can't. It won't let me click on it right now. I have to go to the GoFundMe page. It says Mallory. Yes, Sandrixian in the chat has donated $50. We gotta put Sandrixian on the wall of hype, everyone. Let's do it right now. Sandrixian is now on the wall of hype. Thank you so much for that. And we're actually, I believe, we're halfway towards my goal on the GoFundMe, towards DragonCon. We got 17 days before WorldCon, and then another 10. Actually, another 2 weeks before DragonCon. So we're getting closer. Thank you so much. Wow, Mallory. Cheers to you, milady. Really appreciate that. Get back to the chat. But yeah, I think that, you know, a lot of people are predicting that Theon is going to die. I just don't see it. He's a crippled bastard broken thing. I mean, I think that he is just going to outlive so many different people. He's been through so much, and it would just be poetic for him to survive everything after he's been through all of this, terrible nonsense. So cheers to you. Leia, does GoFundMe do PayPal? I mean, you can do PayPal to me. I don't do it often, but if you do want to do that, I won't stop you. Uh-oh, am I buffering? You think he lives? So some people you have to refresh. Oh my goodness. Helen, thank you so much. Cheers to you, milady. Gondor. Everybody, you have to refresh. Sometimes YouTube does this with my live streams. I don't know why. My internet is perfect. So thank you so much, Helen. Really appreciate that. I do have PayPal, though, just in case you're wondering, Leia. You can just message me privately, and we can talk about that off stream. I don't want to talk about... I am drinking a Scotch, Gemma, yeah. I'm drinking... This is what it is. Macallan, 12-year. Just one. Just one. I'll be having another one with Robert later. But just one Scotch. My classy bastard, yeah. Actually, just I cleaned the house and got back from the gym and stuff, and I wanted to have one. Um, Scotchy Scotch, Scotch. I love Scotch, just like Ron Burgundy. Scotch for lunch. I do kind of have expensive taste when it comes to that kind of stuff, though. Amy, what's going on? But back to Theon. What do we think? Let's come to a consensus in chat. Let's do a fire emoji if we think Theon is going to survive, and let's do a Kraken emoji if we think Theon is going to die. Proto Peach, thank you so much for joining. Really appreciate that. Really appreciate you for joining, Proto Peach. Okay, so we got one crack. Oh my goodness. So a lot of people are thinking Theon is going to survive. Both. Well, let's just say both, but we'll say show, I guess. So Rand says Kraken. Chrissy thinks Theon survives. Miss Sweet says survive. Nick Hill says Kraken. Sanrixian says that Theon won't survive. Very interesting. Tim Hutchins says survive. Scott McCoy says not. Secrets of the Citadel says no. Wow. Gemma, we're going to have a debate about this. Actually, Gemma, proposition. Next week, do you want to cover the Ghost in Winterfell chapter and talk about Theon? I love that chapter so much. Let's talk about Theon next week. How would everybody like a podcast about Theon Greyjoy next week? Maybe we could have a special guest. You know what? Let's invite Robert Indy Geek to our podcast next week. Let's see if Robert wants to come on. I might talk to him tonight and try to force him to come on our podcast. What does everybody think about that? Let's talk about Theon's Ghost in Winterfell chapter next week on the podcast, and then get Robert and Deep Geek on. Thank you, Catherine, for that donation. Do you think in the show Jon will be used as an anomaly if Gemma's time loop is a thing? Ugh, I really don't like these time loop theories, Catherine. I think that George has done enough of that in his science fiction novels and his writing. I really hope there isn't some sort of time loop thing. I don't know, though. Let's put Catherine on the wall pipe. I really hope that Jon, that they're not going to screw that up. Double yes. Gemma's time loop is totally a thing. I don't know. I gotta turn this fan on. I love me some fan. It's actually quite cool up today. Let's open the windows. Golden Company in the chat. I think that Theon will die at the hands of Euron, and Asha will have to kill Euron. I'd like to see that. She'll have no tongue. We're having Sanrixian on tomorrow night, actually. We'll definitely have Sanrixian on again, though. For sure. We love us some Sanrixian. All right, so it's pretty much a consensus. People think that mostly, I'd say that about 75 people think that Theon Greyjoy is going to survive. I personally think that he's going to survive. I like the idea of him surviving everything after what he's been through, but I can certainly see himself sacrificing himself for someone like Jon Snow. I could see for someone in House Stark, for like Sansa or Arya to redeem himself. I could certainly see that, but I think that he's going to live on and become king of the Iron Islands. Honestly, I do with Yara Asha at his side. It's a beautiful day here today. It's actually only about 15 degrees Celsius. It's nice and cool, but it's got some really nice. I love fresh air. It's just like all coming through at the house. So, Gemma, you voted for Theon dying, so All right, let's move on to another character. Theon was the first choice. We have 3 left on here on Theory Thursday. We have Gendry, Brienne of Tarth, and who was the other one that I chose? Davos Seaworth. So those are the next 3 choices that we have here for Theory Thursday. I want to talk about some of the secondary main characters that we have. Who do we want to bring up next? Davos, Gendry, or Brienne of Tarth? The dog next door barks all the time, so you might hear him in the background. John wouldn't have gave Theon, Donnie Locklear, John wouldn't have gave Theon that awesome lecture if he was going to die. I like that too, Donnie. I think that's going to empower him. Davos, we got a Davos train going on here. All right, we're going to talk about Davos Seaworth next. He's one of my 3 favorite characters in the whole series. Sandor Clegane is my first, obviously. I also very much like Jaime Lannister. What do we think about Davos Seaworth? I totally love the theory that he will live till an old age, kind of like Maester Aemon, and just live out his days and have some form of happiness. I really like that one. That's kind of living in a dream scenario, though. Fantasyland, as most people would call it. What does everybody think in the chat? Let's talk about Davos Seaworth. Talamasca Dan, what's up? Hannibal says he's a Greyjoy and a Stark. So boat emoji if Davos lives, fire emoji if Davos dies. That's a speedboat, Rayanne. I love that. Onion Knight dies, reunite with his son. Cece, I noticed how you changed your name. Welcome back. Oh, we got some more boat emojis. David Adams got a rowboat. Oh my god. Lives rival quit. Oh my. Is that Davos or is that Gendry with his swole arms, David? Davos is one of the moral compasses of A Song of Ice and Fire, just in general. I'm going in for another scotch. Davos lives? Herb, I love that theory, Herb. And I gotta make Herb a moderator. He's been supporting the channel for so long. Here, let's get you a moderator. There we go, Herb. Thank you so much, man, for all your support. Really appreciate you, man. And let's go on another moderator spree. Amanda Duncan, she could be a moderator. Nikhil, let's make Nikhil a moderator. I'm gonna have one, he says. Are you at work, David? Is that why I'm pissing you off? Stephanie Marshall, what's up? Sydney Cases Davos equals Forrest Gump, ordinary guy, bystander for incredible events. He lives. Okay. Hannibal, I love you, but you're a little bit crazy sometimes. I still love you though. Tim. We just have so many mods in chat. It's so dumb. Okay, Gemma says put a shield for Brienne. Let's put a shield for. If everybody thinks Brienne is going to survive, put a shield. Geordie Jedi. Davos meets hot pie and they make onion gravy. I love that. We get 79 people watching and 45 likes. Let's see that like button. Come on. I know we can all hit that like button. Come on. I know you can do it. Dead. Ooh, Brienne dead. More people think Brienne's going to die. Shield. Oh, okay. There's more shields. A tent for Brienne and Jaime. Are those pancakes, Talamasca Dan? the beginning of House Seaworth, Davos becomes a very important person in his family and history. I love that, Donnie. Let's put Donnie on the wall, fight for that comment, because I'm a huge Davos lover. Oh. Thanks, Donnie. Appreciate that. Smokahontas, I don't like that casket you're putting in there. I don't like it. It's bad news bears. We're up to 63. Cece, nice to see you again. I do love me some Davos, and I love Liam Cunningham. He's awesome. I'm gonna go visit Belfast next year and try to see if I can have a beer with Mr. Liam Cunningham at some point. Yeah, I could see Brienne for both. For me personally, for Brienne, it's really tough. I could totally see herself sacrificing herself for Jaime, but I could totally see her living and then writing Jaime's kind of positive events of what he's done in the War for Dawn in the White Book, because Jaime doesn't like what he sees in there, and I think that Brienne is kind of one of them is going to survive without the other. That's what I think. Brienne will die an honorable death. I mean, Gemma, then do you think that Jaime survives then? Because we've talked about this multiple times together. I think that Jaime dies. That would mean that both Brienne and Jaime die. That would be this. I don't know. Davos will adopt a child and raise it as his own. Are you talking about Jon Snow's child, Nicola? Brienne is Jaime's legacy. She can change the narrative of who he really was versus what everyone says he was. Yeah, I love that, Leia. Thank you for that. Jon actually should be alive, Tristan. He's probably the most important character in the story. I disagree with you there, Tristan of York. D&D might do some fan service, Jean-Luc Picard. Jaime and Cersei are going to die. Amy, I agree with you there. Brienne and Jaime are going to live happily ever after. Hashtag Disney. Catherine says she's preparing herself for everyone to die. Wow. Catherine, say it ain't so. Brienne will have his child. I don't even see them consummating with each other. I don't see that happening. Brienne lives and makes a giant child, giant baby with Torment. I can't see that happening. I don't know. I mean, I think it's more likely for Davos to survive than Brienne, but I think that both of them survive. I think that Jon could survive the whole story, and it could be like a Ned Stark's type of situation where Daenerys dies, and it's a motherless child again, and he completely understands all the sacrifice that was made for him, Tristan. I really do think that could happen. But there is a possibility that he can die. I mean, anyone can die in this story. Brienne dies with Jaime. I could see that too. So for the bittersweet ending to happen, we have to have people survive without their favorite people, essentially. So Jon without a Daenerys, or Daenerys without Jon. Jaime without Brienne, because Cersei is going to die. We know that. Arya without, I don't know, Sandor maybe, Sansa. I don't know. I mean, she's going to survive, I think. Theon without Yara, Asha. I think there's going to be a lot of people without the most important person in their life. If you think about it that way, I think that you can make a lot of predictions for season 8. And hey, Rand, thanks for joining. Really appreciate that. Really appreciate you joining today. The good thing about the word bittersweet is it does end with the word sweet. Bitter is the first part of the word. That's right. William does have a point, everyone. Aria is Gendry's girl. Aria is Gendry's girl. Aria is Gendry's girl. How do you like that singing, everyone? Never gonna find a woman like that. Aria is Gendry's girl. I wonder how many people laughed after me singing right there. Oh God. Hey, Tanya, what's going on? I know, right? Such hype singing, right? Helen says R.I.P. to her ears. Kyle, you should host in a Song of Ice and Fire cover sing off. I would love to do that. You know who we'd have to get with that is Sam Coleman, who actually loves karaoke, who played young Hodor, a friend of ours. He hung out with us and Gemma at Con of Thrones, super nice guy. We'd have to get Sam in on that. I think that also probably have to get a couple of other. I mean, maybe we could get Joe Dempsey in on that. We had a pretty fun time together, Mr. Gendry Baratheon. I think he's someone that could have a few drinks and probably get in some karaoke. Amy, yeah, you like to sing. Westerosi idol. Oh my God, Jean-Luc Picard. Jean-Luc Picard is going on the wall. Westerosi idol. And by the way, Jean-Luc Picard is my all-time favorite Star Trek character. Make it stop, says Catherine. Hey, Jormungand, what's going on? I'm actually wearing my from Shire Post Mint, everyone. I'm actually wearing this, if everyone can see it. It's my Veg Severe necklace. I absolutely love it. And if anyone hasn't checked out Shire Post Mint, by the way, you can find the link in the description of this video. They have amazing, amazing work. They do sponsor our podcast in the channel. Actually, let's do a little screen cap. Let's give a little love to Shire Post Mint. Let's do that. They are our sponsor for the channel and the podcast. They do Mistborn coins. They do Lord of the Rings. And we're gonna go to Game of Thrones, and they have all sorts of amazing stuff they're doing. They're doing new stuff that I can't really talk about. It's actually loading. It's being a little bit slow right now. They do the Iron Coin of the Faceless Man, Valor Morghulis necklace, Bravosi Iron Square, the Dead Man set. They have Daenerys Targaryen, Mark of Marine, Volantis coins. They have, of course, the Black Goat of Cohort, which I love. They have Mace Tyrell Half Dragon, Oberyn Martell Half Dragon, Daemon Blackfire. They have the Dothraki Copper Poles. They have Aegon Targaryen Silver Stags. They have, oh my goodness, really, honestly, a Peach Silver Bravo token. Even like they have so much sweet stuff on here, and you can find it at Shire Post Mint and in the description of this video. Super, super awesome stuff. Oh my goodness, we got a donation train going on here. Mara Lee with another donation. Oh my goodness. Mara Lee. You're crazy. Everyone, Mara Lee, we need to do a special podcast just for you. You need to pick a whole subject because you've donated like quite a bit. So you pick a subject for a video or a podcast that you want upcoming, and I'm going to do it just for you because you're amazing. Shady Tyrell, what do you think of Sansa marrying Harry Harding? Do you think that Littlefinger has a secret plan? Well, here's the thing, Shady. It looks like Harry has knocked up some common-born girl. I think he's going to be manipulated by Sansa, and I don't think he lasts halfway through Winds of Winter. Sansa's going to use him to get the Littlefinger and eliminate Littlefinger probably, or at least prop herself up or make herself safer. I think Harry is screwed. Sansa's learning the game, and I really think that Harry's going to have a hard time. And we're going to put Shady Tyrell on the wall. I thank you for that donation. Shady T, thank you very much for that. And thank you again, Maura, for that kindness again. Kyle, do you think we'll be getting any more history on Bran and Dunk? I don't think we're gonna get a ton of it, but I mean there are more novellas that are coming out, CC. There's gonna be the She-Wolves of Winterfell. I think there's gonna be more history put out at some point about it. And didn't George say that Bran isn't descendant of Duncan the Tall? So there's gonna be more on that at some point. Hey PJ, nice to see you. One of the members of the small council. Really appreciate that. He has been one of the largest supporters on Patreon for the channel for quite some time. Joanna, let's put Joanna on the wall pipe. She hasn't been able to catch a stream, but we got to keep it hyped. We got to put Joanna on here. Joanna, you're on the wall pipe. Thank you for joining us. I know you said it's been a long time since you've been able to come and hang out in the stream, but we appreciate you. Hashtag drag for Kyle. Oh, God. What? Oh, my God. All of you behave yourselves. I'm not dressing up in drag. Is that what you want? Oh, my God. No, there's no way I'm doing that. No. Drago. Dragon Queen. I'm not. What do you want me to dress up as a dragon? How am I going to dress up as a dragon? How am I going to do this? Dragon? Oh my God. I thought you meant in drag. I'm like, just so I can hang with the girls. I didn't know what you all were saying. Oh my God. How would I? I'm not doing it. No. Someone would have to donate a crazy amount of money for me to dress up in drag, first of all. As a dragon, I might consider a dragon, but in drag, I would not. I don't even have a dragon costume. How would I do that in one day, nonetheless? How would that even happen? How would that a drag dragon? Oh my God. All of you are silly and not behaving. There's no way I would dress up maybe as a dragon, but I don't even know where I would find a dragon outfit here in town. The Ice Queen? Oh my God, Scotty. Don't you ever say that again. Or I'm kicking you out of this goddamn chat. No! Khaleesi? Oh my God! Leia, what are you saying? Khaleesi Lannister? I don't even know like how I can pull this off. If for Halloween, do you guys want me to dress up as Daenerys for Halloween? Flowers in my beard, a wig, lipstick. Okay, I'm warming up to the idea, but there's gonna have to be something. You guys are gonna have to reward me in some sort of way or something for me doing this. Okay, this is not gonna happen so easily. Oh my God, I can't believe that I'm almost agreeing to this. Kyle Lysandra, oh my God. I'm just shaking my head at all of you right now. Who came up with this? Was this Gemma? Who came up with this idea? Who came up with this Khaleesi idea? Who came up with this drag? Is it Gemma? Gemma's appreciation, David? Don't even get me started on that, okay? Cookies and rum, Misty? Oh, that sounds pretty good. Mailing me cookies and rum sounds great. Julie, the prettiest dragon I've ever seen. Oh my god. Tyler D, we have to start a drinking game prior to you putting on the wig, though, Kyle. That way you can look pretty to everyone. Tyler, that is absolutely savage. We have to start a drinking game prior to you putting a wig, though, so you can look good to everyone. Tyler, that's rude. Rude. Wow. This is supposed to be a Theory Thursday stream, and all of you are turning it into some sort of folly. Kylie Drago. Wow. Wow. Morris, you know what? Mora's been donating lots of dollars, and she said stay handsome in myself. So I'm gonna listen to Mora because she's smart. For DragonCon, I am cosplaying at DragonCon. I'm just not telling you who I'm cosplaying as yet. I am cosplaying at DragonCon 100%. Put on the damn dress, Kyle. Oh my god. A girl has no beard. All of you are savage. Kylesandra, Kylese. What else could you guys pull out today? You know, I could maybe dress as Daenerys on Halloween just for fun. Okay, how about this? If there's not one single person that doesn't want me to dress as Daenerys, every single person in this chat right now has to put a fire emoji if they want me to dress as Daenerys on Halloween. Every single person. Not one person has to disagree. Every single person has to put a fire emoji in the chat if they want me to dress up as Daenerys on Halloween. Every single person, though, it has to be everyone. Not one person can put a different emoji. It has to be everyone. There can't be one different emoji. Bridget screwed it up, everyone. Bridget screwed it up. I'll tell you what. I will strongly consider dressing up as Daenerys on Halloween. We all know you love this, PJ says. PJ, do you... Okay, I'll ask PJ. PJ, do you want me to dress up as Daenerys on Halloween? I'll ask PJ. Because PJ's our biggest patron on Patreon, so. PJ, do you want me to dress up as Daenerys on Halloween? She does? All right, everyone. I will dress up as Daenerys Targaryen on the Halloween stream. There you go. Everyone happy now? I've agreed to it. There, cheers. I can't believe I agreed to this shit. I can't believe I agreed to this shit. I can't believe I agreed to it. But I did. I'm going to dress up as Daenerys on a Halloween stream. I'm going to do it, I guess. I don't know. I'm going to have to get super trash to just even get through the stream. But thank you, PJ, for that donation. She says, we all know you love this. Wow. I can't believe I just agreed to be Daenerys on Halloween. I don't even know what to say in the rest of the stream anymore. Like, all of you have just made this a complete meme stream. I was trying to be serious and talk about some Theory Thursday stuff, but I don't know. Preston says you're a better man than me. Kyle Harris. Kyle Lisi. Oh God. I'm never gonna outlive this. This is bad. I never should have agreed to dress up as Daenerys. This is all out of love. Telemaska Dan says, you'll be proud of yourselves when Kyle is rocking in the corner crying after his mom walks on him in Halloween. All right, everyone. So we got about 10 minutes left in the stream today. What we're going to do, I am joining Indie Geek tonight at 6 p.m. And then tomorrow night, I'm going to be on Gemma's channel for our, I think it's 24th episode of the Citadel Pipe podcast. So that's going to be really fun. Let's talk Gendry Baratheon to end the stream today. And you can all thank Gemma for me dressing up as Daenerys on Halloween. That's all Gemma on this one, by the way. And PJ and whoever voted in chat. Oh God. But what do we think about Gendry Baratheon? When we were at Con of Thrones, Gendry said, someone asked Gendry or Joe Dempsey if he would be making another Warhammer for himself, and he said that he would maybe be making something different. So what do we think about that? Is he going to make Lightbringer? Is he going to make another weapon for himself or Valyrian steel? Yeah, Donnie, I don't know. He had some really choice words at Con of Thrones, man. He really had some interesting things to say. He's gonna marry Sansa. Oh, Daisy, I won't half-ass the costume, trust me. Brothel on the bridge in Volantis. What was Sherry? You need to relax, okay? I'm not showing that much. Gendry is needed to forge special things. Kyle Stormborn, Mother of Hype. Gendry is going to forge armor. He's going to make Valyrian steel armor. That's interesting. Gendry lives. Stephanie, I don't think he's Cersei's firstborn, no. Gendry is going to make Lightbringer. He could reforge ice. He will reforge a Valyrian steel sword. Arrows made of dragon glass or weirwood. Okay, that's a good one, Blackfire. I like Preston. Khaleesi, Mother of Dragons. I don't like that at all. I was trying to be serious today. No meme stream. Then all of you turn it into a meme stream. Jamie has Widow's Wail and Bran has Oathkeeper. That is a fact. Gendry dies and becomes a white Joanna. I don't like that. Jormungand. Listen. Golden Company says he will forge a weapon made of weirwood to take down the Ice Dragon. I love that. Amanda says, Kyle, we love you. You rock. Thank you. Appreciate that. Gendry lives, says Gemma. Wow, you don't think someone dies, Gemma? That's a change. Tyler, thanks for joining. Gendry lives to rebuild House Baratheon. Gendry's gonna row again. Tristan, I don't know about that. Morally says, I would like to see Ice Reforged. I would like to as well. Gendry Baratheon, Cece says. Question marks. 7 Valyrian blades are gathering at Winterfell. How many times do I have to say that? Okay. Misty has some interesting points there. Where's the Sword of the Morning? Dawn, good question. I'm really, in the show, I don't know what the hell is going to happen with that. I think Sam, PJ, I'm on you with this. I think that Sam is going to be teaming up with Gendry and Bran and Tyrion, and they're all going to kind of figure something out when it comes to weaponry and whatnot. Will Gendry live, though? Everybody in the chat, we're going to make a final prediction here. Will Gendry live? Everybody put a boat emoji for Gendry living and a fire emoji if you think Gendry is going to die. Boat emoji for Gendry living, and fire emoji for Gendry dying. Or we could do hammers. Hammers too. Hammers for Gendry surviving. Fire. Wow. Some people are gonna. I mean, Gendry lives. No, Lisa. I don't. A steamboat. I like that. Hey, Veronica. Nice to see you. Gendry will probably be made legal, says Tristan. Gendry dies. Long live my queen. Urtach! Urtach. I've had enough of your Cersei love, man. I don't like your new Braun being dead piece with the Golden Company. Hey, Chris Weinberger, what's going on? So a lot of people think that Gendry's going to survive. And what's going on there, Tatch? So I think that's going to wrap it up for today. I think, tomorrow is going to be more of a meme stream on Gemma's channel. It's going to be me, Gemma, Sanrixian, Carol Brown, Helen. I believe that Ashea from History of Westeros is going to be joining us tomorrow night. That's going to be on Gemma's channel tomorrow night. Tonight, I will be joining In Deep Geek at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on his channel. We're going to be discussing Harrenhal and Isle of the Faces. It was really a blast to hang out with all of you again today. I love all the new people that came and hung out with us in the chat. If you are watching and haven't joined us in the live chat, and you do want to speak up, we really love having you in the chat. It's absolute blast having new people come to hang out with us. Everybody that donated and everybody that's on the wall of pipe, thank you for all of your hype and love today. Everybody in the chat, really appreciate you coming to hang out with me. And yeah, I'm gonna have to see you in the next one, which is in just a few hours on In Deep Geek stream tonight. But thanks for joining, everyone. Thanks for all of your generosity, and of course, we got to end it like this.